Module 6, Knowledge Hub Setup and Smart Tagging. Welcome to Module 6 of the Bertie Program Management series. In this session, you'll see how to turn all those scattered documents, templates, and slide decks into a structured, intelligent knowledge hub inside Bertie. This becomes your single source of truth for founders, mentors, and your internal team, and the main reference point for the AI Copilot. By the end, you'll be able to build a clean, searchable library of resources, tag them properly, plug them into your program journey, and keep a living repository that grows and improves with each cohort. Why does a knowledge hub matter? If you've ever run even one program, you'll know how quickly content spreads across shared drives, email threads, Slack channels, and old decks. Founders keep asking for the same links over and over. Mentors want the latest templates. The team worries about which version is actually correct. The knowledge hub pulls off all this into one organized, searchable space. It holds your own materials, i.e. the playbooks, the checklists, and examples that reflect how you do things. And it makes sure those resources appear at the right moment inside the founder's or mentor's workflow, not buried in a folder somewhere that nobody can access. Just as important, it becomes the primary knowledge source for the AI Copilot, so its answers are grounded in your standards and not just generic internet content. Just as important, it becomes the primary knowledge source for the AI Copilot, so its answers are grounded in your standards and not just generic internet content. Step 1. Creating a dedicated knowledge hub. Start by heading to the knowledge area inside Bertie. Here you can create a new collection or space, essentially a category or folder within your hub. So for example, pre-accelerated resources, commercialization toolkit, corporate pilot playbook. You might decide to have an organization-wide hub for materials everyone uses and, or indeed, program-specific hubs where journeys differ. For instance, the medtech commercialization path versus a more generic entrepreneurship track. A simple way to begin is to mirror how you already organize things. So take your existing categories or folder structures and turn them into collections. You're not starting from scratch, you're just giving your current system a better home. Step 2. Adding and organizing knowledge items. Next, let's bring your content into the hub. You can add a wide variety of resources. For example, documents such as PDFs, Word files, Google Docs, or templates, canvases, checklists, or spreadsheets. Or indeed, you can add video or recorded workshops, or slide decks, or internal guides written directly in Bertie. When you create a resource, you'll typically 1. Upload a file or paste a link. 2. Add a short summary explaining how and when the material should be used. 3. As an option, write or edit content directly into Bertie using the built-in editor. 4. You apply tags. We'll cover these in the next step. And 5. Save and publish the resources so it's visible to those who need it. You don't need to load everything in one go. Start with, let's say, 20 to 30 high-impact items you know people keep asking for, then build out from there as your program continues. Step 3. Smart tagging and classification. Tags are what turn a pile of files into an intelligent knowledge hub. They help people filter and find what they need, and they also act as structured signals for the AI Copilot so that natural language questions map onto the right resources. So let's talk about a practical tagging scheme. It may include things such as program pillar, market and customers, program and technology, team, IP, whatever pillars you define within your programs. Or it may refer to stages such as an ignite, calibrate, or launch in a fairly generic accelerator. Or it may refer to the audience. It might be aimed at founders or mentors or PMs or corporate sponsors or investors. Or it could refer to the format of the resource, a template, a checklist, a video, a slide deck, or a case study. Or it could be relevant to the outcome, the problem solution fit, the investment readiness, POC approval, or pilot sign-off. You can add multiple tags to a single item, and you can lean on suggested or auto-tagging if available to speed this up. Good tagging is what allows the hub to grow without becoming an unstructured mess. Step 4. Connecting knowledge items to program stages and outcomes. This is where the knowledge hub goes from nice library to a working part of the journey. You can link any resource directly to a program stage or to a specific task within that stage, or indeed to a milestone or an outcome. For example, a customer interview guide linked to the Run 5 customer interview task, or a proof of concept brief template linked to a proof of concept milestone, or a pilot KPI framework linked to your corporate pilot stage. From the founder or mentor's point of view, this means the right resources appear exactly when they're needed. There's no hunting around in folders, just in context support in the flow of work. It's a big shift from emailing attachments or pointing people at half-forgotten shared drives. The right resources appear when they're needed. There's no hunting around in folders, just in context support in the flow of work. It's a big shift from emailing attachments or pointing people at half-forgotten shared drives. Step 5. Search, filters, and discovery. Now, let's look at how people actually find things. Bertie gives you search and filter tools across the hub. You can filter by tag, by collection, by format, or by audience. On top of that, you've got Ask Bertie working in tandem with the Knowledge Hub, so PMs can use natural language to find, compare, or update resources. Mentors can ask for examples, templates, or best practice guides, or indeed founders can self-serve instead of asking you for the link again. The result is a culture where people find what they need quickly and confidentially, and the PM isn't stuck being the human search engine. Step 6. Maintaining and evolving the Knowledge Hub. A strong Knowledge Hub is a living asset. To keep it effective, you should review and update key items regularly, archive outdated or superseded resources, ensure links remain active and valid, nothing worse than bad links, encourage mentors and venture partners to contribute material, establish light governance, for example, owners for each collection or theme. A simple end of cohort review is often enough to keep your hub current and coherent. Remember, your hub can support multiple programs. You might reuse a central commercialization toolkit across several calls while keeping separate hubs for, say, a specialized medtech track versus a broader entrepreneurship program. So, to summarize, in this module, you've seen how to turn scattered content into a structured knowledge hub inside Bertie. You've learned how to create collections and spaces that mirror how you already work. You've learned how to add documents, templates, videos, and internal guides, how to apply smart tags so resources stay findable as the library grows. You've learned how to link materials directly to program stages, tasks, and milestones so support appears in context. You've also learned how to use search and Ask Bertie to help founders, mentors, and program managers find what they need quickly. And finally, you've learned how to keep the hub alive through regular updates. You now have the foundations of a shared knowledge base that not only keeps programs consistent and scalable, but also powers the AI co-pilot with your organization's own best practices. In the next modules, we'll build on this and show how AI and analytics sit on top of the shared knowledge layer to drive better decisions and outcomes across your program.